Yeah, you gotta scroll that one down 'cause that's real clear for me. I think that the market is always there influencing our day-to-day lives, influencing the choices that we make, in some ways influencing the people that we date, influencing where we live, full stop. With that being said, I think that this is a moment where we actually have to be really clear about the market, because I think when you first asked me these questions, it was about a month ago. And since then, there has been a very clear conversation happening on Twitter about Black Twitter. And what I've been noticing is that there's an ecosystem that is congealing that did not exist 2 years ago, where you can make a clear leap from the blog sphere to this, that, and that. And having been blogging since '05, I started off talking to other rap bloggers for the most part. And so understanding your value as a woman in general, as a woman of color in particular, full stop, it is so important, right? I have a homegirl who does work with nonprofits, and one of the practices that she has is that if she'll do work with you, but she makes sure she sends you an invoice, just so that you know, I did this for you on the strength, but you're gonna know how much this 90 minutes was worth. And I think that because women of color's lives sit at the intersection of racism and sexism, it can be particularly challenging to say, I'm worth X, Y, and Z number of dollars per hour. Full stop. I think the other piece too is having written 963 blog posts. I mean, seriously. Seriously. If writing nearly 1,000 blog posts hasn't allowed me to see exactly the value of my word, how can I ask anybody to understand the value of it if I don't see it myself? You know? So, ooh, that's some good stuff. I think that I think we should be very vigilant with when we think about the ways in which, and especially as this pertains to like the brown and black blogosphere, when we ask people with the least resources, right? So that's like the ability to pay writers, the ability to pay for hosting, the ability to pay, right? To do the most anti-racist, checking folks in a what is that thing called? The nonprofit industrial complex. Like, why do the people with the most are expected to do, no, excuse me, why are the people with the least expected to do the most? In terms of intellectual labor, emotional labor, Lord, the back channel labor. I mean, my experiences in the Black feminist blog sphere have been that it's lightweight almost all about the back channel. It's not really about what folks see, you know, on Twitter, on the social media channels, but it's about those conversations that folks are having in G-Chat, on the phone, on email. I guess the other piece that I would add is that, and this is one of the things that my editor, Alexis Pauline Guns, pointed out this past spring, and it really stuck with me, is that people treat you differently when they have to pay for your work, even if it's a nominal amount. They treat you differently, they show up differently, they regard you differently. And learning that lesson with her in particular was very key for me, because I blogged for so long under the auspices of this blog is outside, not outside of the realm, because you're always kind of involved in the market, right? But making this really clear decision from, this is what was the one-liner? This is thugs, feminism, and boom bap. No corporations, just whatever. And now I'm like, no, we need to get paid for our work, for sure.